What is up, YouTube? Today we are going to review the Iron Man Mark 85 by Iron Studio. It is a 1/4 scale statue, and I waited for a year and 7 months for this piece. Yes, you heard me right, a year and 7 months. It's finally here. It's crazy. It's insane. I'm just very excited, but at the same time, it really begs the question, is it worth the wait? Is it worth the admission? Well, let's find out.
Okay, Thor, hit me.
This is your friend Dan. Welcome back to my channel. But before we dive into the review, let's go ahead and check what's inside the box. So this is what comes with the deluxe edition. You'll have two portraits. One is the regular mask and the other one is Tony's portrait, which we're going to talk about later. And you will have the regular torso, lightning refocuser torso, which is the main reason why I purchased the deluxe edition. Got the arms and legs, base. Let's get into the assembly.
Assemble.
There are a few things that is worth mentioning here when you put this thing all together, and I think this is the best way. Then again, this is just a suggestion, so you can do as you please, however you want it. But for me, this works better. It makes it a lot easier if you put the body parts together before you actually put the statue into the base. It's less chance of you breaking something, especially at the contact point between the foot and the base. Now that we have him all put together, let's go ahead and do a 360 shots. Let's start with the regular edition. And might as well talk about the dimensions of this statue. So he's standing about 33 inches tall, the width is about 11 inches, and the depth is 14 inches. This is the deluxe edition. Deluxe edition with the light up feature. The light is not too bright. It's a soft white fluorescent, so it's pretty subtle. And one thing I noticed about the light up feature is that it's a little bit finicky. The first time I flicked the switch, it didn't come on right away. So I told myself, like, uh-oh, I'm gonna have to send this back to Sideshow and wait for another week or so. And man, I was kind of like upset a little bit when it didn't come on, but I was determined to get the lights on, right? So I was like playing with it a little bit, making sure that the connection is there. So the second time I flicked the switch, it did come on. So I was really happy with that. So just in case that happens to you, don't get frustrated right away. Play with it first. Unreal. Man, looking at this piece, it really begs for your attention, especially if you are a big Iron Man fan. They did a fantastic job capturing Iron Man's persona. He is on an action dynamic pose, flight mode if you will, and with all that being said, he is hovering on top of this broken or destroyed Avengers logo, which is the remnants of destruction when Thanos fired those big cannons onto their base. Concept and presentation of this particular statue, I don't think it was captured from the Endgame movie scene. Rather, it is the tribute to Iron Man and his last armor. As far as the paint application on his armor, I think they did a fantastic job on that. I like the fact that they did use a car paint, and to me that is quality. They don't have to do that, but they did it in a way, so that is a plus. And the weathering on his armor are just everywhere. It's not just a paint that you see but if you actually touch it or feel it, it's rough. So there's a little bit of texturing going on there, and then they added this glossy effect just to make it a little bit more attractive. And I think overall, they did a home run on this. The sculpt is quite good. There's a lot of intricate details. Just to mention a few, if you look at the base, it looks very simple from a plain sight. But if you look at it closer, there are a lot of small details involved into this. For example, the rebar inside the crack, and if you go in deeper, you'll see some pipeworks. And around the corner, you'll have the muddy grass, the broken glass from the window, and the body sculpt is even impressive. The only thing that is less impressive about this piece is the head sculpt, Tony's portrait. It is part of the deluxe edition, and meaning I did pay extra money for it, which I'm not gonna use because I'm trying to justify the likeness, but I simply don't see it. I mean, I kind of knew already what's gonna happen, or I don't expect a lot from that portrait because even at the prototype, I mean, you don't really see the likeness. Iron Studio is not known for the ability to capture someone's likeness, so I'm way past that issue, and I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't really care. The rest of the statue just looks amazing. Well, there you have it. I'm just trying to keep this thing short and simple. So if you like the content of this video, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Until next time, this is your friend Dan. I'll catch up with you later.